mama been talking about the story of Jacob and his brother Esau, and how basically Jacob stole the birthright of Esau. And so I don't know what my mama finna say. I think she finna talk about day mama. So y'all listen in while my mama talk about day mama while I make my sandwich. Okay.
So what I was telling you was, okay, so
we're snowed
Isaac,
in, okay?
he
I ain't
did
got no
speak
honey
to
mustard.
he told Esau to go get some stuff, go get his bow and everything, and go get some meat and make him a meal.
Can you say that again?
Okay, well, here it is. He said, now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver and thy bow, and go out to the field and take me some venison, and make me savory meat such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. But the mama was listening in, right? So this is how I was telling you that Jacob got Esau's, he didn't just go in there himself and steal the birthright. His mama sent him in there. Because remember I told you, and he was like...
That's because I had not read the whole thing. Y'all ain't read the whole Bible, so.
I thought you had read that part.
No, this was a summary.
But no, the mama, she was listening when the father told him that he was going to bless him. So while he went out to go catch some meat, kill something, and to go to get it to feed the dad, she went and got Isaac. Okay, and then she said,
Isaac is the father.
Jacob. I'm sorry.
Y'all, when they say we are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Abraham was the first to speak to God, okay? That was the first one. Then you have Isaac. Isaac is the son of Abraham, okay? And who we are talking about is Jacob. Jacob is the son of Isaac. And Abraham, okay, who God made the initial covenant with, that's his granddaddy, okay? So we're talking about the story of Jacob and his brother Esau, okay? And the story of that. And that's in the book of Genesis. So that's in the beginning. If nobody knew, the first book of the Bible is Genesis. Go ahead, what you were saying?
Okay. Okay, so then, so Rebecca went and got Jacob. Right? I'm on the right track, right? So she had this scheme to get Isaac to bless Jacob in the place of Esau.
Why?
Because, okay, Esau was loved by his dad. Jacob was a mama's boy, and Esau was a father's son. So she wanted Jacob to get the blessing. But Esau had already given his birthright away to Jacob for some food. You see how he was so hungry, he was like, man, I'm so hungry or whatever. What good is a birthright? I'm about to die. I'm so hungry. Give me some food.
Now, let me stop you there, because that's something the Lord showed me. Again, in another video, I showed y'all food is not a sin. The food itself is not a sin. The sin is to put it above what God has already said. If God says that the birthright is to go to the firstborn child, he should not have despised his position as firstborn. He didn't value it, okay? And food will make you second guess a lot of things. Just like the devil can use food. The devil uses a lot of things. He uses the food, he uses money, he uses power, he uses a lot of things for evil. And that's what I was talking about in another video about, tearing down the idols. Do not put food above what God says. Okay? That's what Esau did. He said, man, I'm hungry. Forget that birthright. Eat the food. Let me eat some food. And I've been there before, Esau. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't nobody perfect. But the Lord showed me you cannot do that. If the Lord say, today you not eating no food, you can't be looking around like, what good is doing right by God if I'm gonna be dead tomorrow? And he ain't gonna be able to use me. That's not trusting God. You see, them thoughts them intruding thoughts make you not trust God. It make you say, you know, I think I know better than God, and I want God to be able to use me. So let me nourish my body. But what we know is that if you eat and drink from the word of God, you can have everlasting life, okay? But Esau didn't understand that. And later on, you'll also see Jacob does not call God his God. He keeps calling God the God of his ancestors, the God of his father, the God of his grandfather. Make God your God. And me and my mom will be back with a follow-up with this when we finish reading that. But that's just a lesson in itself. Don't put food over what God's saying, okay? Just don't do it. It's not worth it. And then you have to backtrack and hustle backwards with God. And that's a whole nother journey in itself.